And let's play our Virtue. And here we go, guys. It's happening. We're doing the thing. We've officially taken every single land off of the battlefield again. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. See, now that is what we've been shooting for right there. That's what I call Magic the Gathering. My favorite. Good game. All right, guys, we got another absolutely insane list for you today. It is going to be land destruction yet again. We are doing the whole Territory Forge Virtue Knowledge thing. If you guys are new here, we've done this before. It's a ridiculous combination between Territory Forge, which can exile a land the opponent controls as well as artifact, and we pair that with Virtue of Knowledge to trigger it twice every time it comes into the battlefield. And today we've got it in a Demir self-balance package, making it actually pretty competitive, which is pretty crazy to say. We actually win a lot of games today with this, and it's because, like I said, we took the Demir bounce package, which is already really good. It's one of the top decks in the meta right now, and we just added some flavor to it, and it works really well. So the idea is simple. We self bounce, so we added in red, obviously, because of the Territory Forge, which opens the door for Roaring Furnace, a card that we can play and repeatedly bounce as well to get more value for removal, which pairs nicely with Nowhere to Run. So we got a lot of removal, and because we took out the white in the Esper Pixies version, you know, it has white for, you know, adding the Pixie and extra things to bounce, and so we needed one more bounce effect, I felt like. So Into the Royal was our other bounce effect that we decided to use today. It can self bounce, it can bounce opponents' things, and you can draw a card if you kick with it. So I thought this would be really cool late game to get some extra card value. The usual suspects are here. This Town Ain't Big Enough, Fear of Isolation, Storm Chaser's Talent, all very good cards to close out the game. And then we added an Ill-Timed Explosion for a sweeper effect in case we go up against Selesnya Rabbits. But this is actually just good to draw extra cards too when you need them. So by the way, there's a Virtue of Knowledge Fabled Passage combination for ramp as well. If you guys don't know about that, it happens a lot in this video, so be on the lookout for that. But we're gonna jump right into it, and we'll see you guys back here at the end. Enjoy the video. Peace. All right, we got the opponent going first. We got a pretty good looking hand here. We're definitely gonna keep it. Today's deck list, man, I'm super excited about, because anytime we get to play land destruction on this channel, I absolutely love it. So we get a hello from the opponent. Hello. Let's do this for red, or no, let's think about this. I want to use probably Nowhere to Run first. No. Let's do this. It's not a Heartfire hero, so using Nowhere to Run isn't that important. Let's go ahead and get a red source down here so we can do the Furnace hit. Much more likely to remove the Claw here. Okay, another one. No extra land drops though. Love that for us. Okay, one Claw down, one to go. It's mono red first though. I mean, this is, you know, not the matchup you want to see ever in any situation. It's just mono red's not fun to play against. Never a really good time. The opponent's probably gonna pump this up with the Monstrous Rage, I'm assuming. Or not. Okay. I'm using this over the Nowhere to Run because I assume the opponent's holding on to Nowhere to Run, or I'm sorry, onto a Monstrous Rage. And so I want to make sure they're not able to answer by pumping that up and getting around the Nowhere to Run's -3/3. Burst Lightning, okay, sure. And they're Gruul. Emberheart Challenger? No? That's fun. Kind of have free reign here to try some stuff. Let's just go ahead and leave. Actually, let's get this down and then leave mana open for Nowhere to Run. Seems good. Seems good. And then thanks. We'll probably play the Sana side of things on the next turn. A couple more lands is just what the doctor ordered for them. That's not good for us. Nemesis. All right, easy hit here with Nowhere to Run. Love that. We'll be seeing ya. They say nice a lot. They say nice a lot. All right, we're gonna do this and then just hope they don't have anything with haste. Draw me some extra cards. I love when we have a Sana open. It's basically just like a free card every turn. No extra, you know, strings attached, unlike the Annex where you're gonna be getting drained by your own thing. This is gonna be really nice to just have those extra cards flowing in. Also, no maximum hand size. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's go here. We're just basically setting up here, guys. We're just setting up, waiting for that land destruction off the top. Once we find it, it's gonna be real nice. I think I might even use Into the Royal here, instant speed, bounce my own Nowhere to Run, and get extra card draw off of it with the kicker. All right, and pass the turn. We're not looking to attack. At any point in this game, we are not looking to attack until we've gotten all their lands off the field, I don't think. I think we got to leave everything up for defense. You know, mitigate as much damage as possible, because at any point they could burn us like that for the win. So we got to keep our life total really, really high. Keep it really high. I guess I had Nowhere to Run. Maybe I should have swung in with Isolation the more I'm thinking about it, because I do have instant speed answers for any haste threats. You know, I'm gonna start swinging in with the Fear. I don't know what I was thinking there. That was not the right call, I don't think. On second thought, Judge has said the wrong call was made. Into the Royal, draw me a card. Boom. And it's a Fabled Passage. Ah, come on now. We do run a lot of lands, but for good reason. I need to make sure I'm always hitting my land drops. Like, missing land drops is a no-go here. If I unlock this, that leaves me with 2 mana still to work with. Yeah, I can work with that. Let's go with red or blue. It doesn't really matter. Probably blue. Come on. Let's wait on the opponent here. I'm going to get a blue source. I'm going to unlock the backside of the Sauna for the other one. So we're going to be drawing 2 cards per turn. And then I'm going to hold the mana open for Nowhere to Run, instant speed, remove any sort of creature that may come down. They've got a burn spell again. Yep. Burst Lightning, sure. Keep the Burst Lightnings coming, man. That's unfortunate. All right, Virtue of Knowledge, please, and a Furnace. I'm sorry, not a Furnace, I'm sorry. I'm looking for my land destruction spell. That's what we're looking for. That's fine. That's fine, we'll take care of this. Oh my goodness, come on, man. We need some help here. Let's just draw some cards, screw it. Oh my goodness. Oh no, we're not discarding, decline. This is really bad. This is not going the way we wanted it to go. We're just not drawing very well. It's gonna be fine. Ultimately, we should be able to win this game. I just wish it didn't take this long to get the things we needed here. There we go. Territory Forge off the top is what we're looking for. Now if we get a Virtue of Knowledge, it'd be even better. That's annoying for sure. We'll take out this one with this. And then the other one's gonna pop in. I can bounce it with Into the Royal, or even this town ain't big enough. All good either way. Come on, Virtue of Knowledge off the top. Help me out here so we can start this land destruction. Ah, no, not happening apparently. Let's go here. We'll take the red and green, of course, limit their colors. Let's see, this town ain't big enough. Bounce you and you. And we still got 2 mana open here to kind of play around with. Into the Royal works just fine for any creature they may play. So let's draw 2 cards. Give me the Virtue. No Virtue. 30 cards deep and I haven't found a single Virtue. Unfortunate. And I only have 1 Forge. Kind of crazy. Opponent may concede here soon. I don't know. I mean, as many cards as I have in my hand, I can't believe they haven't conceded yet, but to each their own, I guess. So let's just do this. Get back my Nowhere to Run. Of course, we missed again. Just keep on missing. That's okay, though. We're going to keep taking their lands. Slowly but surely, this will end the game. I just wish we could have gotten every single land off the field, and I don't think that's going to happen. Let's get back a spell here. I guess this town ain't big enough. Works good. And we did not manage our mana there very well. We can attack still, I guess, because we have a blocker, but man, if they top deck a Screaming Nemesis, I could be really in trouble here. I don't know why I did that. No nemesis, please. Okay, that's fine. I can chump block that. That's cool. Chump blocking this is all good. Yep. Last card in their hand is irrelevant. Apparently, it must be a land, I'm guessing, or oh, it could be a burn spell now. Burn spell, maybe. Okay. I don't know why I can't just get a Virtue of Knowledge. This game would be over, but drawing cards is difficult in this game. We're just gonna do it slowly but surely. I think I kind of have to deal with this, right? Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, this has to go. And then I could do another one of these, but then my mana... Yeah, I guess I still have... This town ain't big enough. Perfect. Okay. Take one more of their lands. We got this town ain't big enough. Bounce back. Bounce back their creature and my forge. Draw two here. I mean, I've got to hit a Virtue at this point. There it is. About freaking time, dude. About time. Another Emberheart Challenger. The ward doesn't matter because of the two nowhere to runs. So let them get their thing off. Let's do this. And let's play our Virtue. And here we go, guys. It's happening. We're doing the thing. We've officially taken every single land off of the battlefield again. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. See, now that is what we've been shooting for right there. That's what I call Magic the Gathering. My favorite. Good game. Oh, finally. It took forever to get there, though. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. GG's. What a game. What a game. All right, we are going first here. We've got a lot of nowhere to run action. This town ain't big enough. This should be able to work, I hope. Not a lot of card draw, though, going on here or anything like that. Need some lands, too. But looks like we've got an opponent running Selesnya tokens. It's going to be rabbit-based, so these nowhere to runs are going to be very helpful. Okay, another Mentor down. I like that we keep hitting lands here. This is really nice. Nowhere to run number 2. Then we go Fear of Isolation next turn. Bounce, use it again on something hopefully just as big. Maybe a Quest Caller. I hope it's not a 2-for-1 here. Okay, it is a 2-for-1. Yikes. That's what I was trying to avoid. But you know what? That actually works out okay. Because one of them's a token. So we just do this and this. Yep, you got it. Problem is the 2-for-1s, they get a little bit more value out of the deal because they only played 1 card. I played 2 here, which means, you know, they're winning the race there on the extra cards. Hopefully we get another land here so I can take out their 1 green source. That'd be nice. Interesting, only going with 1 recruit this time. I like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot. Okay. Let's return our nowhere to run. Dude, we're in really good shape as far as holding off the opponent here and doing what we need to do. I just don't know what I want to do if I get that 5th land drop. Do I want to open up the furnace side or the sauna side, drawing some cards, or do I want to go attack that green land? I feel like I want to attack the green land because they're clearly missing land drops here. So it feels like if I keep that pressure on just taking their lands now, I don't need to get that extra Virtue of Knowledge hit. I could just do it, and it should slow them down enough that it could really fluster them. Assuming we draw a 5th land drop, of course, though. Absolutely, I'll trade that. Got the 5th land drop. Got it. Say goodbye to your green source. Okay. Just no hop to it, dude. If they have a hop to it, we're screwed. Hop to it would be a 3-for-1, and I just don't have the means to deal. I really don't. Okay, destroying my enchantment. Interesting. Could have destroyed an artifact too. I mean, that's interesting for sure. Yeah, I'll draw some cards. Cool. We hit a land. Gonna probably play Nowhere to Run here. I hope all the cards in their hand have some sort of green cost. I hope that's really cooking them right now. I hope so, man. All right, they look to blow up the forge. That's fine. Requisition rate is kind of an interesting card you don't see a whole lot of, so very cool. All right, I think I've finally taken over here in this game. Let's go. I love that off the top. That couldn't have been a better card. More card draw is fantastic. Got another one too. Let's go. And that's just removal being, you know, waiting to be used. So I think we shut him down here, guys. I think we locked him out of this one. Quest Caller. Goodbye, Quest Caller. Let's go get a blue. And let's draw some more cards. Sheesh, that's such good value, man. The Steaming Sauna has got to be one of my favorite cards. Got to be. I try to put this in every red blue deck I ever make because it's the, in my opinion, it's the greatest room card there is. GG's. I was just about to play the Otter here and then get back my roaring, or not roaring first. I'm sorry, my ill-timed explosion. Draw some more cards. So good game. All right, we get to go first with a really decent looking hand here. No swamps in the hand, but I also don't have Nowhere to Run, so not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. We're back to 94% too, which I love to see. There's that Nowhere to Run. I just jinxed myself. All good. We got some options here. I've got this town ain't big enough to bounce this back to my hand. If I get a swamp, that'd be really helpful. Okay. Yeah, ill-timed explosion gonna be pretty key here, I think. Let's do the Otter. Do a little chump block for. If I do a chump block here, all that's gonna do is basically force the opponent into playing something like a, you know, Monstrous Rage, giving their thing trample, whatever it may be, and then I'll use this town ain't big enough to bounce it, resetting that value. Or they just play that. That's cool too. I like that play, actually. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I missed a land drop, though. That's brutal. All right, we're just looking for a swamp now. We know their next play is going to be Screaming Nemesis. We don't plan on blocking, so might as well get that damage in while we can. Here comes the Screaming Nemesis. Where is my land? I need a swamp, man. I need a swamp bad. Here's that Monstrous Rage. Well, now a swamp doesn't get the job done. That might get the job done. No, well, I guess ill-timed explosion's an option, right? But then I take 4 damage. But here's the thing. I don't have any means of gaining life in this deck anyways. So I'm trying to think if it's worth using the ill-timed explosion or not. I think it is. Okay, some good cards right there. We drop, oh gosh, you and you. I hate that for us, but you know what? It is what it is. Let's take out the Nemesis. We take 4. We're in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. We're in a lot of trouble here. Don't know if we're gonna be able to pull this one out, but okay, good sign. Oh, this is so risky. This is so risky. I'm doing it though. We know they didn't have a creature on that last go around, so that's good. It's probably just 2 pump spells we're looking at here. Okay, Royal is fantastic because if they play the creature, they get one off the top, and we know the 2 cards in their hand are pump spells. We can bounce it when they go to pump. They lose a lot of value. Perfect. Okay, we're good. We're in this. We're in this. We're in this. We're in this. Yeah, I say we just do this and say go. Hold the instant speed magic. Stay alive. Stay alive is the name of the game here. So scared right now. They just drew land. Oh no, Heartfire Hero. Okay. Heartfire Hero, gonna give it haste. So let's try this first. It's probably gonna get a pump spell here, and when it does, we'll end up having to bounce it, but still pretty good value, I think. So this forces the opponent into pumping this up. If they have 2 pump spells in their hand, they're gonna commit both of them because it needs to get above 3, and then we bounce it. Or they let it die. That works too. Or they let it die. Oh, that's too fun. That's too fun not to do. Double up on the Fabled Passage here. Get 2 lands. Hopefully we have 2 basics, actually. I didn't even think about that. I was like, we've used up quite a few. All right, and then we're gonna get a blue. Now I could play this. That'd be great, but then I'd be down to 1 mana, which would leave me exposed, which I don't plan on doing. So let's just get a card here. Get ready to play the Virtue next turn. And then hopefully we can just top deck a Forge and get after it. One, two, pull this back, 1, 2 to play it, and then 1, 2 for another Royal. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull this one back. I could have just kicked it and sent this back to their hand too, but I want it to be gone permanently. I don't want it to be something they can recast next turn, you know what I mean? So ideally this is gonna land the way that the, you know, situation worked out with the hero. This should land. Perfect. Cool. Virtue all day long now. And then we want to make sure we have at least enough lands to kick this Royal. Let's say go. Say go. It's funny, I have sorry if I keep looking down like this, it's because I have on my phone I have the football game going on right now, and Washington just scored a touchdown. Kind of crazy game right now. I don't know if you guys are watching the playoffs right now. I don't watch football very often, but when it gets to playoffs time, I end up watching quite a bit. So what else do we want to do here? Do we want to pull out? I think I want to draw some more cards here, so I'm going to use this. Pull back. Ill-timed explosion. This opponent is just dead set on dealing the 7 damage. I don't blame him, but I don't think it's going to happen, my friend. I'm pretty sure we got you now. With 2 into the Royals, an ill-timed explosion, and the ability to keep drawing a card on Sana, it's just too good. And then, you know, just waiting for that Furnace off the top, and then we're gonna, you know, or sorry, I keep saying Furnace, Territory Forge, and then we can start taking all your lands. Well, that's a problem. That's a serious problem. They might have us here, guys. They might have us here. The burn spell is not something I was anticipating. What are these other 2 cards in hand? They've got to be pump spells, right? All right, we know the drill. This time though around, the Nowhere to Run is actually going to get triggered twice by the knowledge, so there's almost no way they can avoid, even with pump spells, getting the Heartfire Hero to a point where it's going to survive. They might pre-jump this. Oh, it's a lightning strike. Ah, oh, dude, we lost to the burn spells. I thought they were pump spells this whole time, but they were just, you know, hanging on to those burn spells, which makes sense. They played that extremely well. I really thought we were just basically locked into this game where we were going to win. I don't know why it's taking so long to hit certain key pieces like the Knowledge and the Territory Forge when we're drawing as many cards as we are. Just doesn't feel right, but you know what, it's fine. We take a hard L to mono red. We kind of went through roller coaster emotions there. We were like, for sure we're gonna lose, for sure we're gonna win, and then we lose. GG. All right, I'm going first. This time I have a Territory Forge with no Virtue. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. I'm sure it's not gonna work out. I just don't know why I can't get them both in the hand at the same time. When we do, it's magic, but man, it's hard to do. I see another mono red player too. Fun stuff. Oh, it's Boros. Still equally as annoying. They definitely have a rescue. Should we try to bait the rescue out of their hand here really quick? Maybe we should try. I mean, it doesn't matter if they have a rescue because I have this. It really doesn't matter. So we should just probably just do this and kill it. But they for sure have the Shards Maid's Rescue, and I want it out of their hand if possible, you know? So I'm trying to think if I want to bait that at some point here. All right. Fear of Isolation. What's the next creature we got to deal with here? Emberheart, Challenger. I can block that though. It's another hero. Okay. And they give it flight. Which is very strange when they know we have this in the hand. Very odd. They knew we had that. I think they just wanted to draw that extra card, I guess. I'm not too sure why they played that way, but... And I guess we can afford, you know, avoid the Shards Maid's Rescue if I just take all their white sources too. That's kind of cool. All right, what are we trying here? Monstrous Rage. What's the deal? Shard Mage's Rescue comes in. This goes to 2/2, 3/3. I avoid that, and then they're going to need to waste a Monstrous Rage too. I mean, I could get them to commit a lot of resources here to the Scavenger to save it. Nope, they just scoop. Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, we had a really, really great hand for this matchup. Like, Boros really stood no chance when I have 2 Nowhere to Runs and a bounce spell in the hand, so GG. Okay, we got the opponent going first, but I have a Virtue of Knowledge and a Fabled Passage in the opener with some great removal. I don't know if I could build a better hand than this. This is actually a really good hand. But of course, we're playing Mono Red again. Dude, I'm so tired of playing Mono Red, I'm not gonna lie. It's the worst possible matchup for us, I would imagine. If I had to guess, this has to be the worst matchup for sure. All right, I want to try to trick them with this and grow it by bouncing something maybe next turn, or not next turn, because I'm going to actually blow this up, but one of these turns we'll try to ambush them. All right, so they don't have a pump spell at all because that went away with no fight. Which means they're holding a ton of creatures and burn spells. All right. No blocks. They're gonna pump it, I'm sure. No. With its own ability. No, they instead play the Manifold Mouse. I think it's ambush time. All right, let's pass the turn and see what happens. A Nemesis. Wow. Okay. That's annoying. Here we go. That's gonna get double strike. Sure. We're gonna bounce you. This goes to 2. And then we're gonna kill you. All right. Next up, what do we do? I think we crack this and we double up on it. Man, the mono red matchup is just so lame. I just hate it so much. Okay, black and blue. Another one of these talents. And I can kind of do the same thing here where I bounce the, the Nemesis back to their hand and then kill the claw. But this doesn't help us with the fact that the Nemesis is eventually going to get us and run us over here. All right, send it back. That's really nice. That's really nice, actually. Hold on. Let's open this, I think, for this turn. Dude, we're gonna have to either chump block or... I don't know, let the 3 get through. I don't know if I'm really down to let the 3 damage get through, man. I'm really not sure if I should. If I chump block, I'm only taking 1. I don't have any way to gain life anyways, so stopping of the gaining life isn't a big deal. I guess chumping it makes sense, right? Here we go. If I play Virtue of Knowledge, that's 1 mana. I got this. Create 2 otters. Got 2 into the royals here. Let's see. I'm not sure what I want to do here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play this. Okay. We're going to double up on the effects. Okay. And then we're going to hold the bounce spell. Oh, what a draw. What a draw. What a draw. That's big. That's huge. Okay, so we know the opponent's not running pump spells for the most part, right? We haven't seen any pump spells yet, which makes me pretty confident that this is gonna land, right? Let's do this first. Watch. Let's go here and here, because we want to try to kill these two if we can. And then here comes the pump spell on the Swift Spear or Lightning Strike. Okay, that's fine. Lightning Strike's fine. Anything else? All right, what if we do this? What if we do this? Mono red has got me thoroughly stressed out here. And another burn spell. Frenzy, wow, Frenzy on their own. Wow, that'll do it then. GG's, man. Takes me down to 2. I don't know if we can come back from this. We're gonna try, of course, but I don't know if it's possible. We'll see. Got this. Probably activates that to play. Okay, here we go. Let's play Virtue of Knowledge. And then pass the turn. I mean, we just got to pray they don't get a burn spell. I mean, all they really need is a Lightning Strike and they win the game. Hopefully Lightning Strike is their only means of burn. That'd be really nice. Nope, it's not. I can't beat Mono Red, man. I don't know. Just cannot beat Mono Red. What an annoying matchup that is. Holy cow. I feel like it's doable. I just gotta have the right hand. We did not have the right hand there. All right, we got the opponent going first. Hopefully not Mono Red, and we have not the greatest of hands. I'm gonna send that away. This is better, much better. Okay, we can work with this. Azorius, Fountain Port. Okay, so they're control. Got a control player here of some sort. Pass the turn. Not looking to do anything this turn. Okay, so we're doing the simulacrum thing, I'm guessing. Use this mana to only cast artifacts. Okay, that's fine. Let's get this down. That was a good top deck. I'll take it. Gives me some damage to output here. Looking for Territory Forge. Steal some lands. I need to get all their blue sources, because if we can shut down the blue, we can shut down Simulacrum being played. But obviously, they've already got plenty of mana to play it. If they have it, they have it, and we're kind of in a little bit of trouble here. I can bounce it, though. I can only stall it for so long, though. Braided Net, that's fine. Totally fine. I think they might be a little too slow here, guys. We might be okay. They didn't have a Simulacrum in the opening hand, so it's definitely possible to pull this off. We're gonna decline that. Attack in for 2. Never mind, it gets tapped. That's fine. If they want to use up all their taps on a 1/1 Otter, I am down. Thran Spider, doing some more ramping, but not a whole lot of value on that. All right, we for sure are playing out the Sauna here, getting some extra cards. Opponent probably not going to tap down with the Braided Net this time around, because I can't really attack in anyways, right? So what does this do? Target creature you control explores. Oh wait, that's when it flips. So it's a flash. Whenever it enters, tap up to 1 target artifact or creature, put 2 stun counters on it. Okay, really slowing down my Otter here. And another Braided Net. Yeah, we're fine, dude. We're totally fine. Let's just unlock this. I think this is the turn of setting things up here. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get back our ill-timed explosion here. And then we wait. We wait for that Territory Forge. We wait for that Virtue of Loyalty. Hopefully they come sooner than later, because we're ready. We're ready to go. And it's the last thing we're waiting on yet again. Nope, it's a land. Come on. That's fine. Totally fine. They're basically a control deck without any of the counters. So as long as there's no counter spells, I'm happy. And as long as that win con never makes it to the battlefield, I'm also very happy. Territory Forge online. Let's go. We are gonna play that ASAP because we got to get that blue land off the field. I'm sure there's other ways they can produce blue at this point, right? No? I guess there's not. That takes care of that problem, doesn't it? Then we pass the turn and we look to do this town ain't big enough. Bounce my own Territory Forge back to my hand. Why not? Come on, Virtual Loyalty though. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it. They just drew that, which means they didn't draw Simulacrum. Because that would have been down last turn if they had drawn it prior. All right. Let's do it. I'll play your game. Man, if we can just top deck that Virtue right here and now, this game is so much, like, it's so over. Like, we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna start taking all their lands. It's gonna be so good. And then on top of that, I can bounce the Territory Forge, and I don't know if you know this, but it can exile artifacts too. So we can end up, you know, picking off all their artifacts eventually. So that'll be nice, which I think I'm gonna end up having to do here, unfortunately, because I can't let them draw that many cards. Or maybe I should just let them draw the cards, because if they can't cast anything, what does it matter, right? Nah, let's take it. I can't let them do that. Can I do it right now? Did I just mess that up? They can. Oh no, did I screw that up? Oh no, they don't have blue. They don't have blue. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. That was a close call. I thought I screwed up there. All right, we gotta just draw. Come on, draw, 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 draw. Shoot. Come on, man. Oh my goodness, we're drawing so many cards. Where is the Virtue? Okay, they just drew another land. That's good. That is good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Doing it again, huh? This time they do have the blue. Okay, so they're gonna draw a lot of cards. There's almost no way around it this time around. Let's do... I don't know. What do we want to do here, guys? I feel like we're kind of in trouble here, if I'm being honest. I guess let's try this and see. Let's try this and see if this stops this. I mean, they're gonna activate its ability. Let's be real. Yeah. That's a wrap for that. Sheesh. Okay. Let's thin out the deck a little bit. Blue's good. Territory Forge again. Get their blue source and just hope that it's enough, you know? It's not enough. They're gonna get the Simulacrum for sure, but I don't know. I need it to last just a little while longer. Come on, give me what I need. No, dude, give me the Virtue, please. I'm begging you, I'm begging you. Game, help me out here. Well, we know what's coming down this turn. It's a land and it's a Simulacrum. There are no other ways around it. They just drew like 50 cards. Quit slow rolling it. You gotta have it, right? If they don't have it, that would be... What? Really? They are struggling to find it. It's about darn time, dude. It's about time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we have just enough mana too to actually get it permanently structured to the field. And then we go with the Forge. Boom and boom. Now they're cooked. See, now they're in a lot of trouble because now we're doubling up on all of our effects, which is a serious problem. Oh, it's about freaking time. Now we're gonna get another virtue. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about. All right. They're still sticking with it because obviously power stones and these right here also provide them mana. So what is happening right now? I feel like the only card they've been missing this entire time is a simulacrum, and they just threw it away. Are they able to get it from the graveyard somehow with these? Yes, they are. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That does make sense. Okay. Honestly, that kind of helps me out a little bit, though. You just took away a lot of your artifacts that I wanted to clean off the field anyways. And I am going to do this. And take you and you. This might be a scoop, guys. I'm going to be honest. This might end up being a scoop here. And you. All right, so we take all their artifacts. Yeah, GG's. GG's. We took all their artifacts. We took their only blue land. They're down to 2 lands. I've got all these cards in hand. I mean, yes, that was a lot of fun. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Today was a lot of fun. Obviously, land destruction is one of my favorite things to do. It's one of the most toxic things you can do, and anytime I can combine the forge with the virtue of knowledge, I'm gonna be doing that. I'll probably be doing it again in the future, but today's list actually felt a lot more competitive than usual because, you know, tying in an already really good deck list with the mere bounce with the territory forge, I thought was a no-brainer, and it worked out pretty well. So hope you got some value out of this one, but huge thank you to everyone who made it this far into the video, and a huge thank you as always to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, my membership program on this channel is called the Mardu Mob, and these people help support me monetarily every month. So huge thank you and shout out to you guys. And I'll keep the content pumping out for the members only on Saturdays as much as I can. So be on the lookout for maybe my top 5 next week of the new Aether, what is it? Aether Drift cards? Yeah, Aether Drift. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. We got another really good one for you guys tomorrow. I just finished recording it. So we'll see you then. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yes.